We said yesterday that a great life only wants to do good things. But you don't have to do every good thing. Have you ever been in the checkout line of a store and the cashier asks if you want to donate $1 to help feed starving children in Africa or to give money to some other cause like that? Somebody asked me that once as I was checking out, and I said, no, thanks. And then they looked at me and they said, don't you care about starving children in Africa? Of course, it's very good to care about starving children in Africa, and if you want to give the $1, go ahead, but you don't have to. Elisha, as he went on to be a prophet, he did so many good things in his ministry. He gave a town a clean well. He once disciplined 42 disrespectful children and never had a problem with them ever again. He would have made a great teacher. He healed a leper. He set slaves free. He once prayed that a barren woman would have a son. She became pregnant and had a son. Then the son died, but then Elisha brought that son back to life again. He did something kind of unique. He made someone's axe head that had fallen into the bottom of a body of water. He made it float to the surface, kind of like Yoda did with the X-Wing fighter when he was training a young Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars movie. Great and powerful things Elisha did. But you don't have to do any of those same things in order to be a great Christian. Elisha was a farmer before he was a prophet, and it wasn't a sin to be a farmer. It was a good thing. But it was a good thing that he could no longer do if he was going to carry out this new calling. Being a Christian means that you can do many good things. You just must be sure to do the very particular things that the Lord is calling you to do at this particular moment. And if you're wondering what those things are, you don't need to go searching for Google or pray for a sign or wait for a cloak to drop over your shoulders to know what that is. You typically just need to open your eyes when you wake up in the morning. In the book of Ecclesiastes, it says this. It says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. And so, for example, if you wake up in the morning and there's a spouse laying down next to you, God's calling is for you to love them. If there are children in the house, God's calling is for you to teach them everything that God has commanded. If you are a child and you have a parent, God's calling is for you to respect that parent. If you have a friend, God's calling is for you to encourage them. If you're a student, God's calling is for you to do your homework as well as you possibly can. If you have a job, God's calling is for you to go to your job and faithfully do it every day and work at it as if you were working for God. For Elisha, being a prophet wasn't better than being a farmer. It was just different. But it was clearly what the Lord wanted him to do at that moment, for him. And for you, you'll find out what the Lord's will is for you pretty simply when you open your eyes each morning.
Oh, hey everyone, Pastor Mike here from Time of Grace. Did you know there's a brand new way to get connected to God's Word and get that daily dose of encouragement that so many of us are looking for? It's the all-new Your Time of Grace app. Did you know that you can now search by pastor, by topic, by series, or just browse the hundreds of videos that we have here to encourage you in your walk with God? Just click on the link to get the app. Hey, what did you do?